welcome back to Griot's Garage Treasures. Well, you're not going to believe it. I've lost Sam. Now, I know he found an old Woody somewhere, and of course, that'll take him back in the time. The problem is, he can remember that time.
A car that was popular for years with the people that bought them new, and then, of course, with customizers and hot rodders, 44. Now, this is a 44 Deluxe. You can tell the Deluxe because the grille is horizontal, has this little section here. The Standard was a lot like the 39 where the grille had vertical bars. So you're looking at a Deluxe. But what makes this special is this black beauty is a Woody wagon. A gorgeous wood. And this has been restored, but it's the original wood. I'm not a wood expert. I know those are mahogany inserts. This is either oak or ash. What made these cars nice is you could fit 8 people in them. They really worked hard. And Ford had some, one-offs done by people outside the industry, but when they started doing them in-house, 1929, they became real popular. By 1947, they'd built something like 16 or 17,000 of these things. And of course, they had a 229 cubic inch flathead, which was 85 horsepower, but some of them were fitted with a 239 cubic inch flathead, which was 95 horsepower, kind of the Mercury version. And they made a limited number of units powered like that. But there's wood on the ceiling. You put 8 people in it, run down the road, haul your gear. These were very popular cars.
I love race cars. It's got a pedigree, and believe me, this one has a pedigree. This is a Kramer Porsche 935 K1. Now, Porsche developed the 935s primarily for like IMSA GT racing, the racing over in Europe. This was a potent race car. Bob Wallach is the guy that drove this car most of the time, and he is a very, very accomplished and famous road racer here in this country and in Europe. But this car has a flat 6-cylinder, 3-liter engine, air-cooled, twin turbocharged, fuel injection. It's got a mechanical fuel injection that's hooked to the turbocharger. This had a little bit of a turbo lag. When you got into it, there's a little bit of lag on there. But when that turbo kicked in, it really kicked in, give you about 800 horsepower right there at your foot. So this could be a handful to drive, but it was a competitive car. The chassis number on this is 903, and the reason that's important is because this particular car accumulated more championship points than any other 935. Of all the 935s that were run, they were entered in 370 races, and they won 123 of them. So you can see that is quite a pedigree for the breed, if you want to call it that. But for this make of car, it was very, very successful. Ran here in 24 hours at Daytona, 12 hours at Sebring, won at Nürburgring, won in Europe. It won everywhere it went. This is a car, if you want to have in your collection, this is one you want to have.
The more you look at this car, the more you can just fall in love with it. Look at this Mercedes Roadster. This particular body style was introduced in 1957 at the Geneva Auto Show, and of course that marked the end of the Gullwing Coupe as we knew it.
Yeah.
Now, what year is this one?
This is a 61 Roadster. This car is freshly restored. It's an interesting color combination. They actually call this V-Scrow or white gray, and it has the green interior. Really stunning combination.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And of course, these cars were made on basically the same chassis the Gullwing was, but since it's a convertible, you had to do things to make it more rigid.
Yeah, a little bit more reinforcement. They were a little bit heavier than the Gullwings, but right. Still a really awesome driving experience.
It has larger front fenders. It's got larger Euro headlights. And of course, you made it more rigid because it was a convertible. You had to make, there was more weight with the bigger front fenders and stuff, so they took the 6-cylinder single overhead cam mechanically injected engine. They upped the compression to 9.5 to 1. What else did they do? I think they changed the camshaft.
Changed the camshaft, did a little bit of tuning to the injection system on the car, and yeah, the thing just goes really well down the road.
Oh yeah, now
one of my favorite cars.
The detail work. You look at all the chrome, even around the defrost outlets, which are normally just buried. Beautiful plated trim, the rear view mirror, the way it's mounted, it's just a work of art. But I noticed that this thing had only a couple of options. It comes with a soft top. It was an optional hard top. and then optional wheels. Tell me about these wheels. They're really different.
Yeah, the Rudge knockoff wheels. These are kind of unique for this car. The knockoff wheel allows you to do quick tire changes during a pit stop, something that was developed with the SLR racing cars. And this car has that option. It has the larger drum brakes, which were the final development of the drum brake of this time. Really efficient, really good stopping power. Just overall, a really good package for the car.
We've been in this place for all this time. You notice we haven't heard from Dave. He just disappeared. I have no idea where Dave is.
What? Oh, I know. We ran out of time. We're going to a break. Stay with us. We're going to have some more fun here at Griot's Garage Treasures.